This season of Cooking Hawaiian Style is presented by Hanaialii Beach Resort, where the world comes to play. Aloha, you got Lanai with Cooking Hawaiian Style Season 9, presented by Hanaialii Beach Resort. Today in the kitchen, singer, songwriter, award-winning singer, Amy Hanaialii will be joining us. Let's get cooking.
When you're living on the island, such a diverse Hawaii, when you've tasted all the flavors from the mountain to the sea, we're cooking Hawaiian style. Oh, Hawaiian style. Oh, cooking Hawaiian style. Oh, Hawaiian style. Oh, we're cooking Hawaiian style.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Amy Hanaialii. Thank you
Hi,
so much
aloha.
for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You've been so busy. We've been trying to get you on, I don't know, 10 years? And the show's only been on for 5. You've been busy, haven't you?
I've been a little bit busy.
Yeah.
All good though.
Making
Good
wine,
things. Yeah, I've been
making
making lots of
music,
wine,
winning
making
awards.
Lots of music.
We're going to talk all about that today.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Sure.
And we're going to cook.
Awesome.
Now, what's your first dish you're making?
Well, you know, I cook mostly comfort food. I
Yeah.
cook like what my father taught me growing up. The first thing we're gonna make is chicken papaya tofu.
This is one of my favorites. by
Is
the way.
it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, this is comfort food. When I'm touring
too.
and I want to come home, I'm tired of eating other people's food.
Yeah.
This is what I cook.
All right, so we need chicken and papaya.
Yeah, we have the chicken.
Now, we have a lot of people now, you know, across the mainland have probably never heard of eating green papaya.
Yeah. Right.
But we actually use green papaya.
It is. It's
Yeah.
very healthy for you
Yeah,
too.
yeah. All right,
Yep.
so we got a pot going?
Yeah, we have a pot going. I
There you
also
go.
use, sometimes I use ripe papaya too.
Yeah.
If you just want her a little bit more miko,
Okay.
a little
yeah.
bit more soft.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kind of all in there.
Yeah.
So
Is
I
it-
just cook the chicken down.
Okay. Now, how much chicken do we use?
I use about maybe 6 thighs, 6
Okay.
or 7 or 8.
Thighs is
depending
the
on-
best, huh?
Yeah, of course. So I put a little bit Hawaiian salt
Okay.
to your taste.
And what else do you
Put
like
a
to
little
cook at
bit
home?
pepper.
What are the
I
comfort
cook-
foods?
I cook my dad's really good beef stew.
Oh.
But you know what I cook a lot too is chicken long rice, but I
Yes.
make it the way my dad made it,
Uh-huh.
and it's not like how you would normally have it at a luau.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a little bit different.
You know, it's interesting. We've been getting a ton of email, people from all over
Oh, yeah.
saying, is that Hawaiian food? It's really Hawaiian style food.
Hawaiian style
Because
food,
the
yeah.
plantation days, the Filipinos came in 1900,
Yep.
introduced us to all these magnificent things. The manok, the green papaya. They couldn't
Right?
wait. My grandfather said they couldn't wait to eat the papaya. So it was by accident.
Oh, I bet. I love it. But you know, Hawaiians, we just love to eat, yeah, any kind.
Yeah, of
We
course
just
we do.
love to eat.
Now we also like to drink. You
Yes.
have a wine out.
I do. I have. I was in Napa doing a concert at Lincoln Performing Arts Center,
Uh-huh.
and my wine partner was there at the time. John Anthony Truchard is his name, and he has 56 vineyards in Napa. And my other partner, Ian White, and they said, "Hey, would you ever consider doing a celebrity wine?" And I
Uh-huh.
was like, "Well, yes."
I have to taste it
What do you
first.
think about that? Yes. But I said, only if I can stomp on the grapes.
Yeah.
And they said, we don't do that anymore. They said, no, we don't do it. Like I said, I know. But we kept selling the wine back and forth, my Merlot back and forth.
Uh-huh.
But I said, no, not right. Finally, it got
Okay.
to where I loved it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
And-
over for you on this
okay.
side, and then so you can get prepping on this side.
Am I making
So
too
you're
much
just
noise?
no, keep going, and we're gonna keep browning this, right?
Right.
Until
Cooking
it
her
browns,
down.
and then we add the water.
And then you add the water when she's cooked down.
Okay. So it kept going back and forth to you.
So we kept going back and forth, so I really liked it. I said, no, local girls like their wine a certain way.
Uh huh.
So there's a little bit of dark berry, dark chocolate, a little bit of vanilla in it.
Nice.
And it's just, we went from 200 to 2,000 cases in less than 6 months.
That's awesome. So
And
you
it's
were a
been
big part of the blending.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
big part of the blending.
All right.
Then we
All
came
right.
out with the Chardonnay, and then New Year's Eve I launched Tiny Bubbles, the sparkling.
Oh, that's awesome. All right,
Yeah, they're fun.
we got to get going here. 'cause
Okay.
We got about a minute left. Look,
Turn her up.
the paparazzi.
Turn her up.
The paparazzi is looking for you. And
Oh my.
you're gonna fry the tofu first, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna fry her.
Okay. I just
So
put
let's
it on high.
in
Just gonna go ahead and put the water in.
Yes.
So we're gonna put what? A pitcher and a half of
Yep.
water. Okay.
And then what I do is I love this. It's called better than bouillon.
Okay, and that
it's
is?
chicken, and you can get it at like Safeway, Long's, Times Supermarket, anywhere. And you add her in, and she's organic.
Oh, nice.
So you
That's
add
the
that
secret
in.
sauce,
That's
huh?
the secret sauce.
Okay.
Because I'm a single mommy, and I don't have time to be boiling down chicken and making a chicken
So
broth.
and then we're gonna put the papaya in there, and then how long do we let it simmer?
I would let it simmer for about maybe hour and a half.
Hour and a
let
half.
it kind of simmer
Let's
in.
put everything in here because we gotta get going.
Okay, you
When
put
we
that
come
in.
back, we're gonna finish up the chicken papaya, and then you got another dish you're gonna make. What are you making?
Next, I'm making pork and watercress soup.
Oh, one of my favorites. Oh, you hit nailing them all today. We'll be right back. Amy is hanging out with us in the kitchen. It's cooking Hawaiian style.
Wake up in the morning and I'm feeling fine. On the windward side of life. Kinda like a guiding light that shines and all that's right. Yeah, rainbows are a common thing. We'll keep playing, laugh and sing. There's no place I'd rather be. This highland lights for me. All my brothers, sisters come.
Hanaialii golf courses, where the world comes to play.
At Maui Electric, we keep the lights on, at home, at school, and at work. Together, we're exceeding Hawaii's renewable energy goals. You've made Hawaii the leader in residential solar, and we're introducing community solar. You can charge electric vehicles at home and at charging stations throughout Maui. We're committed to a 100% clean energy future, and we'll get there working together. Maui Electric, empowering our communities, empowering you.
Ooh, what did Grandma bring? She better not eat it all.
Jason, focus! A home run hit. Noted Rice and Aloha Shoyu, the winning local favorite.
This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style is brought to you by Hyatt Regency Maui Resort and Spa. Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style, presented by Hanaialii Beach Resort. We have Amy here finishing up her tofu chicken papaya.
Yep.
And we're gonna let this simmer. I think the longer the better, yeah? How long do you usually do yours?
Maybe like hour and a half.
Okay.
But you know, I like to brown my tofu.
Okay.
And just to give it a little texture when you eat it.
I like that.
Not too many people do that, but I like doing it.
Oh, that sounds good to me. Whatever you
And
like,
that's it.
do. And then what else? What are we making next?
We're gonna make pork and watercress.
Oh, I love pork and watercress.
So we have, we're gonna put the olive oil in first,
Okay.
a small kind,
All right.
and then add the garlic.
So what else have you been working on? You got so many projects going.
Yeah, you know, I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
You know, I sit on 3 native boards.
Uh-huh.
I sit on one called Native Arts and Cultures Foundation out of Oregon, and we give funding to Native Alaskans, Native Hawaiians, Native American Indians to perpetuate their culture.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's really, really awesome.
Uh-huh.
And then I sit on Haure's board, Hawaii Academy Recording Arts, which is the Hokuhanohano Awards, and then also my brother's board for the canoe, Huiova'a Kaulua.
Uh-huh.
Because you know, Maui, we have our own double hull canoe.
Yes.
Her name is Mo'okiha Pi'ilani.
So are you traveling to do, everything's
I am.
Skype now?
No, everything's what?
Skype.
Everything's
You
Skype.
yeah.
I Skype concert, Skype concerts now.
Okay, wait, so we put the
okay.
garlic and the Portuguese sausage. How
Yeah.
much Portuguese sausage?
I just do like half.
Okay.
That's just for flavor, yeah. Not too many
Okay.
people put Portuguese sausage in their
I
watercress.
like the oil though.
And you can't say watercress. You have to say watercress.
Where did you grow up?
Maui.
I know, but what
Old
part?
Kihei.
Old Kihei,
Yeah, I
okay.
went to Kihei school in
So
Baldwin.
you're used to the heat.
Huh?
You're used to the
I
heat.
used to the heat.
Baldwin
not-
Bears.
Baldwin Bears.
Right on.
I don't know why we had bears as
Yeah.
our mascot, because there's no bears in
And
Hawaii.
None at all, right? Okay, so you just did what?
Yep, we browned
half
that.
a- Okay.
And then this is already kind of blanched, so we're just gonna, it's just pork.
Okay.
so
Pork
we're
butt.
gonna add the pork butt inside
All right.
and kind of stir her.
Okay. I can stir for you if you want to
Okay,
chop.
you
You want to
stir.
chop? I'll move this out of your way here. Okay.
And then once you pause stir, I'm gonna add the water and,
Okay.
and some of my famous
That's
organic.
the sauce again. That's the secret
it's the
sauce.
secret sauce again.
You
I
better-
cook everything with this.
You better go cut a deal with them.
I tell you, I should. I could be the chicken bouillon organic woman.
All right, you ready for the water?
Yep. So then add the water.
So these boards that you sit on,
Yes.
you Are you are you heavily involved in all three of them?
Yes.
Yeah, and then you got your singing and your concert and
I
touring.
saw my concerts, yep.
Okay.
I'm going to Japan in October to tour the Blue Notes and the Cotton Clubs.
I love Japan, don't
Yeah,
you?
me too.
Where's your favorite city in Japan?
My favorite city is Kamakura.
Yeah, favorite type of food in Japan? You know, everything's so
Gyoza.
specific. You eat gyoza?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You know, I don't eat a lot of raw fish, believe it
Yeah.
or not. Old story. A little bit dramas with the past with that. But so my whole band likes to sit next to me because they like to.
They get all your sashimi.
They get all my sashimi,
All right.
everything. I eat cooked fish.
Cooked
but,
fish, that's good. Hey, whatever works.
Yeah.
I'll sit next to you now for dinner.
So we put her in there.
Okay, how much did you put again?
I put about a pound of pork.
Okay.
And then I take the watercress and I just cut it up like this.
Watercress, that's one of the best things.
Watercress.
We love our watercress, don't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah, we
Yes.
love our watercress.
The whole bushel.
The
Yeah, 'cause
whole
it's gonna
bushel
shrink down,
inside. It's
obviously.
gonna shrink down.
Yeah. You know, I forgot to ask you, we were talking about your wine earlier.
Yes.
The tattoo on your arm, is that
Yes.
anything to do with the bottle?
It is, you know, my tattoo. I was sitting at breakfast one day, and Jim Langford, who designed not the tattoo but the bottle,
Yeah.
said, "Hey, why don't we put your tattoo on the bottle and put Hanaialii?" I was like, "Oh."
Awesome idea.
So they call me the tattoo lady.
It's,
in
you know, because you can
Napa.
see it when it's on the shelf.
Right.
You know it's yours.
Right.
All right,
Plus
so
it's molelo.
yeah. How long is this gonna sit?
I would let it sit. Once you add the watercress, I would let it sit for about half an hour, and then she's
All
good
right,
to go.
there you go. And then we've got the chicken papaya going, so just let that sit. We're gonna come back and do another dish. Amy's hanging out with us today. It's cooking Hawaiian style. To cook oily foods? Of course you do. After frying your bacon, fried chicken, and lumpia, how do you dispose of your oil? Dump it down the drain? Fill up a mayonnaise jar? No more dumping down drains to clog plumbing and cause environmental hazards. Life just got easier with FogSafe. The FogSafe is environmentally friendly and no more dealing with glass jars or milk cartons. Simply put your old oil in a FogSafe container and watch the absorbent pads soak it up. When you're done, just throw it in the trash. For more information, go to fog-safe.com. Cooking Hawaiian Style, available on Facebook, Instagram, and at cookinghawaiianstyle.com. With thousands of recipes with all your favorites from mom's gravy to Tutu's beef stew. Check out our website. Need a quick idea for your next potluck or family luau? We have shared recipes from famous chefs, celebrities, to local people. Visit cookinghawaiianstyle.com and let's get cooking. This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style is brought to you by the Maui Electric Company. Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style, presented by Hanaialii Beach Resort. And we got your pork watercress going here.
She's simmering.
I just want to check it real quick here. Now
Okay.
the watercress is just gonna fall apart
Yep.
when the beef falls apart.
Soften up.
Yeah, so you know what I didn't ask you, when you blanch the pork, you
Yep.
just boiled it for a little bit?
I just, you know, to make the pork soft, you
Yeah.
want to put the garlic in first, the olive oil, then the pork, and then add a little bit of water to it. And so
Okay.
it kind of softens the meat so it doesn't get all hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we just need some poi.
I know. Oh,
Next time. Next time.
Next time.
What inspires you to write music? Is it a sadness, happiness? Is it one thing? Is it many things?
You know, it's kind of a combination of a lot of things. Sometimes the melody comes first. Sometimes the words come 1st.
Uh-huh.
It's usually something that moves me to want me to write. I
Yeah.
don't just write on the fly. I'm not
Yeah.
that kind of a person. I write a lot about Molokai because my family's from Molokai.
Uh-huh.
My tutu's from there, and we go back 7 generations.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
yeah.
Do you write, like physically write, if you get an idea, or do you talk on the phone?
I have
Record it?
I record on my phone
You do?
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always
Hundreds of-
curious, you know, how
hundreds
people
of
do
them.
it. Yeah.
You know what's so funny is back in the day when Willie and I used to write music together, we had answering machines.
Yes.
So we'd call home on our phone and sing into the answering
Yeah.
machine. I'm like, don't pick up the phone.
That's a great
and
one.
Sing into the answering machine.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
times have changed. haven't
Times
they?
have
All right, what are we
changed.
going to make next?
Okay, now we're gonna make rosemary chicken.
Okay.
Put her in
All
there.
right. Who came up with this recipe?
I kind of did.
Yeah.
You know, in the old days, you know those big pots. It's like a blue pot, and then you have the cover.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
roasting
yeah.
pots. That's what I cook this in.
What do you call
Like
it?
a roasting pot.
Well, yeah, big one.
Yep.
Tupperware days.
Yep. So what I do is I'll prepare all this in the morning,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll call home and I'll be like, Ma, because my mom lives with me.
Uh-huh.
Ma, it's 3 o'clock. Put it in the oven,
Oh,
and then boom, it's all
in the
done.
crock pot.
Yep.
You
no,
know
I
what?
put it in the oven.
In the oven, okay. It wouldn't be good with this with ulu, huh? You try it with ulu?
It would be awesome.
Yeah,
with
with ulu?
But I cut the Brussels sprouts in
Okay.
half, some of them, and some of them I leave whole.
Yeah.
Because then when you bite into it, it's like a little surprise.
At what age did you think I'm gonna make singing my business?
You know, it's always been in our family. My grandmother was one of the pioneers of Hawaiian music and hula in the 1930s.
Yes.
She was one of the original Royal Hawaiian hula dancers in Waikiki. And then went on with Uncle Ray Kinney to the Lexington Hotel in New York. And that little club in New York called the Hawaiian Room was open for 60 years, sold 7 shows a week, sold out.
Wow.
And that opened the Cotton Club, the Red Rooster. It opened all these great clubs in New York. A lot of people don't know that was a Hawaiian show that did that.
Really?
Yep.
Now, besides Hawaiian music, I know you love jazz. What do you listen to besides those two?
Ooh, I listen to Nina Simone. I listen
she's
to
awesome.
Sarah Vaughan and Billie Holiday. I'm very old school. I love tones and phrasing, and I just love how they can mold their voices.
That's where that soul came from, huh?
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Old school. That's why anybody starting out Hawaiian music, I say, oh, listen to all the older albums.
Yeah. So we put some garlic in there.
So I put garlic in there.
How many potatoes?
I put like 3 or 4 potatoes, depending
Okay.
on, you know, if you're in the starch mood.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm not doing starch, so
And you put some garlic, and you're gonna put
I
some.
put the garlic, I chop it up, and then I add the rosemary inside
All right.
like this.
When we come back, we're gonna finish this dish, okay?
Okay.
Amy Hanaialii, you guys have any questions for her? Let me know. Well, it's too late for that. More with Cooking Hawaiian Style when we come back.
Wake up in the morning and I'm feeling fine. On the windward side of life. Kinda like a guiding light that shines and all that's right. Yeah, rainbows are a common thing. Okay, keep playing, laugh and sing. There's no place I'd rather be. This highland lies for me. All my brothers, sisters come.
Hanaialii Golf Courses, where the world comes to play.
At Maui Electric, we keep the lights on, at home, at school, and at work. Together, we're exceeding Hawaii's renewable energy goals. You've made Hawaii the leader in residential solar, and we're introducing community solar. You can charge electric vehicles at home and at charging stations throughout Maui. We're committed to a 100% clean energy future, and we'll get there working together. Maui Electric, empowering our communities, empowering you.
Inspiration is here at Ferguson Bath, Kitchen, and Lighting Gallery. Our experts can help you navigate a range of options so you make the best selections for your home project. Let us shed light on the latest product trends, from lighting to plumbing to appliances, all in one place. Schedule an appointment today for personalized one-on-one attention dedicated to turning your plans into reality.
This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style is brought to you by Mokulele Airlines and Aloha Shoyu. Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style. We got Amy Hanaialii here, presented by Hanaialii Beach Resort, and we're making this beautiful. This looks healthy, by the way.
It's very ono.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm
Rosemary
a single...
chicken?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm a single mom, so it's like I just want easy stuff
Yeah.
that tastes really good, and I can cook fast, and boom, it's done.
What is your daughter like that you cook?
She loves all these.
All of
she
these
loves
things?
pork and watercress.
Yeah.
That's like
So
her favorite.
I'm going to just fire some rapid questions at you. Just
Okay.
the first thing that comes to your head.
Okay.
Favorite cereal?
Ooh, Captain Crunch.
Favorite small kid time game?
Chinese jump rope.
Favorite instrument?
Piano.
Favorite island to visit besides Molokai?
Oh, that's my favorite. I love Hawaii Island a
Yeah.
lot. Big island, yeah.
Favorite Hawaiian entertainer?
Ooh. Ooh, that's a rough one.
Put you on the spot?
Ooh. Well, one of my mentors was Auntie Genoa Keawe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome, yeah. Favorite hip hop artist?
Ooh. Who am I liking now? I like Beyonce's got.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's great.
That's awesome.
Yep.
You ever go to any of those types of concerts?
I do. I like
Yeah.
Beyonce. I like Adele. I like Rihanna. I like all. I
Uh-huh.
think they're awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. Any one city that you've always wanted to play at that you haven't gone to yet?
Ooh, one city. You know, I love to My mother is half Norwegian, half Ojibwe Indian. I've always wanted to play in Norway.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I've always wanted to go to Norway and sing up in the mountains.
Ricola.
Ricola.
Greatest singer you ever sang with?
Greatest singer I've ever sang with.
Or performed with or shared the stage with?
In Hawaii.
Anywhere.
Ooh, I'd have to say Willie would probably be here in Hawaii.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'd probably say Willie. Yeah.
All right. Aloha to Willie, by the way.
Yeah, aloha to you.
Let's finish this. You were adding a little bit more rosemary?
So I added a little bit more olive oil.
Okay.
And then I add, you just pull these off the thing like this.
Okay.
And then you lomi her.
All right.
You twist her all around.
That's pretty much it, huh?
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And then you add it to the chicken.
Your chicken papaya, I have it. Should I turn it down a little bit?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you want me to put this with the chicken?
Yeah, let's
Let's
get that started. We're gonna preheat the oven, right?
Yep.
What do we preheat the oven to?
I do about 375.
375. All right.
Because it doesn't take long to cook the chicken.
Okay. Let's put that
Especially
chicken right
in the
here.
roasting pot. Yeah.
Put it right
doesn't
here.
take a long time.
Okay.
So I kind of lomi the chicken. Lomi the chicken.
Five pieces of thighs.
Yeah.
Remember Rap Replinger?
No. Yes.
You ever get to meet Rap?
Rented.
You ever watch Rap or Booga Booga? You ever see them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Did you ever get to see him live?
No.
Yeah, my mom wouldn't let me.
Oh really?
Yeah. Melka Bang. I used to always want to see Melka Bang when they used to perform in Waikiki.
Yep.
She would never let me.
I couldn't wait to be of age to perform in Waikiki and
Yeah.
now so sometimes I put the chicken on the top of
on top of the vegetables.
Yeah, on top of the vegetables
So
because then it
doesn't
just gives it a little.
That's a good idea.
It just boosts her.
Did we any salt or pepper or anything?
So we do that.
Okay.
And then we just add a little bit Hawaiian salt on the top, of course.
Sounds good to me.
Little bit pepper. And then what I like to do is toss in that rosemary.
Okay. Top it off a little bit there.
And then I just sprinkle her on the top of all this because I love the rosemary flavor.
You know, Maui has some amazing chefs.
Yes.
A lot of young culinary chefs coming up. Where's some of your favorite restaurants here on Maui? Because you know me, I like tasty crust,
I love tasty crust. Are you kidding me?
I tell people tasty crust and they go,
oh,
tasty
I know.
crust,
Willie, that's like his go-to everywhere.
Yeah.
Tasty crust. I like the kitchen a lot.
Oh, the kid, Les isn't on this season.
Yes,
He's awesome.
yes.
Yeah, great food.
Maui, we finally have Zippies.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yeah, Charlie
the
Higa.
Oxtail soup.
Yes.
Yeah, oxtail soup. So that's a huge one for Maui.
Okay.
You know how long it took us to get a Zippies over here?
I know. Now they're going to Vegas.
Oh, right.
Yes.
How exciting is that?
All right, so we're going to put this in the oven. We're going to let that cook. When we come back, hopefully you sing a song for us.
Of course.
And I'm going to try all these great foods. So don't go anywhere. Amy is hanging out with us in the kitchen. It's cooking Hawaiian style. That looks good. Auto Exchange with 2 locations, Kapiolani in town and in Aiea on Kamehameha Highway, giving you quality, pre-owned luxury rides. They make it easy with financing and 0 down. BMW, Mercedes, Audi, Lexus, Porsche, Lambos, and more. Auto Exchange, giving you the ride you thought you could never afford. Come on down to Auto Exchange. This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style is brought to you by Star Advertiser and Aloha Air Cargo. Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style, presented by Ka'anapali Beach Resort. It's been such an honor to have you.
Thank you. It's
And
been my pleasure.
This is what the wine looks like. If
Right.
you guys get a chance, look it for at your local stores. There it is. And tell us real quick what you made again.
So we made pork and watercress
Uh-huh.
with a little bit Portuguese sausage in it, and then we made chicken papaya with fried tofu and then rosemary chicken.
This is my favorite part of the show because usually I'll ask the entertainers if I can taste the food and can you serenade me.
Of course.
Oh, I love
Of
it.
course.
All right, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Kaulana waialua aomolokai nuiahina kua o kuaina alo. Oh no.
Oh no.
Kupuvai ameke aloha hauia no ku aina o
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
everything
me.
was ono.
Thank you very
Everything was
much.
ono. You want to try
Super
one time?
fun, sure.
You want to try one time?
Yeah, I can try
know,
this.
I
Oh,
just
go ahead. You try the
I
rosemary
started
chicken.
eating in front of you, right? I didn't even
So you
offer.
should take a bite of the chicken and then one of the Okinawan potatoes. That's the best.
All right. Oh.
It's all about mixing the flavors.
Oh, no. Oh no. Don't forget, look for Amy's wine in your favorite store. Pretty much everywhere, isn't it now? All right. Check out the website, cookinghawaiianstyle.com. We want to thank the beautiful Hyatt Regency Maui for this backdrop, Ka'anapali Beach Resort. And of course, make sure you pick up all her music.
Mwah.
We'll see you
Mahalo
next
very
time.
much.
Ahui ho.
Ahui ho.
Oh no.
Hotel accommodations provided by Hyatt Regency Maui Resort and Spa. Air cargo provided by Aloha Air Cargo. Air travel provided by Mokulele Airlines. Lanai's wardrobe provided by Ari South.